Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at Morpho, perhaps like one of the only lending platform that can give a tough time to Aave in the future. Now, as of now, if you look here, the Morpho is like the 8th biggest DeFi platform in terms of TVL, and it is in the lending like category, as you can see, same as Aave. And it has more support than Aave as well. So Aave has like 18 blockchains and the Morpho has like 29 blockchains, so that is a massive number. And its TVL continues to go up, so it went down from 8.52 billion to as low as like 6.9 billion, and as of now again it's at 7.7 again, so that's really good. I would say bounce back as well. And again, in terms of the support, it has more support than Aave, so in the future maybe it can give a tough time to Aave, but as of now, of course, the difference between the Aave as well as the Morpho is just massive. So Aave has a TVL of like 44 billion and Morpho has like only of 7.7 billion, so there is still a massive like growth room for the Morpho as well, and that is, I would say. Anyways, now moving on, the reason why I'm looking at this token is because the token just got listed on the Binance, so this was really good one for the token, as you can see here. So this listing happened like the token went from 27 from like 1.7 dollar to as high as 1.88, or like let's see how high so it went as high as like 2.18, and as of now again it's going down, so that was a really good move, I would say. Now, despite all of that, despite all of those listings, despite like TVL going up, as you can see, this is a massive growth, the token continues to struggle. We'll talk about that at the end, but before that we do need to look at some other news that are really important. So the first one would be that the Coinbase tops $1 billion in Bitcoin backed on-chain loans via Morpho. So this is really big one for the Morpho, I would say. So basically, over 1 billion worth of on-chain loans have now been originated by the Coinbase using Bitcoin as a collateral via the DeFi protocol Morpho. So this came from the Coinbase CEO, as you can see, Brian Armstrong said he said that the next goal is to achieve 100 billion in on-chain borrow. So basically, if it can like do this, Morpho I think is going to parabolic in terms of its TVL. Of course, some of that will have impact on the Morpho token itself, so that is really good. Now, if we just compare, so let's just look at some other news, and after that we'll compare Aave and the Morpho in just a second. So after that, incoming DeFi mullet on the Crypto.com, a full earn and borrow suit for the millions of Crypto.com users is coming in by the Morpho. Again, this is similar to like what the Coinbase does, so this is really big for the Morpho, I would say. Again, you can add like, let's say not 1 billion, again you can at least add like 500 million more like TVL to the Morpho, so that's really good, I would say. Now going to like let's compare it against Aave. So as of now, Aave has a TVL of like over 44 billion and its market cap is at 4.3 billion. So let's say that Morpho's TVL hits like half of the Aave's one. So let's say it goes as high as, I would say, 20 billion or even 21 billion. If it goes to 20 or 21 billion, that means its market cap is going to be half as Aave's, so somewhere around like 2 billion or 2.1 billion. As of now, it's at 644 million. So again, if let's say if its TVL goes as high as like 14 billion, again we would be looking at Morpho's market cap above 1 billion basically. So I think there is that possibility of Morpho going up because of that. Like if its market cap grows, I'm looking at that, like if its market cap goes up, I think Morpho could go as high as like its market cap could go as high as like say over 1 billion. If that does happen, that means its price will be like I would say its price will be at its all-time high, so that is a possibility. Now the problem, the token has been going down, although its like market cap is like doing really well, as you can see. So its market cap did hit a new all-time high. The reason why the token is struggling is because of this. So this is because of their token allocation towards investors or the strategic partners. So basically the token came out back in November, and after just 6 months, I think, yes, so after just 6 months, like strategic partners got their token. So the initial allocation was like at 3.58 million, and as of now they have received over 180 million tokens. That is worth like 334 million, which is just massive, and it will continue to happen till 2027. So they will get like more over 200 million worth of tokens. So that is going to be a massive sell pressure in the future. Again, they most likely have like sold most of their allocations, as you can see here, and this sell pressure did come from like these investors, and in the future it can continue, and as of now it seems like that is a problem with the Morpho. The reason why the Morpho continues to go down, although its fundamentals are looking really well, is because these investors just continue to take profit. So that is a big problem with the Morpho as of now. Again, as of now, if we look at its price, the Morpho did lose its trend. As you can see, it was in the uptrend and that was really good. And again, okay, so it did a retest on this trend line, so that is a really good retest, I would say. So if we do see a breakout, let's say this is the setup that we are looking at. So if it can like break above from here, I think it is most definitely going for that all-time high somewhere around it's $4. But if it does go below this trend line, I think we could go as low as $1. So that is what I would be looking at. But again, I think it seems like that it wants to go up. So again, I think the possibility of it at least going as high as 2.24 is still there. It can reject on this trend line, and again after that can retest on this trend line as well again. And if it does break out from here, I think it is going for like its recent high. So I think it will most likely break 2.85, and we could be looking at a move as high as $3.5. And I did not see this trend line actually, so I think it's overall looking really good. But again, the Morpho does have an issue with the token unlocks. So again, I don't think that this token is going to be a token that you can hold for like a long term, for now at least, till we hit like 2027. So anyways, this was it. Thanks for watching. I will be back more. Thank you.